Reporting from Radio.com World Headquarters in New York City, I'm Eric Parker, and your Radio.com Rewind starts now. Former Diddy protege Shyne is again taking shots at the president. The rapper went on a tear against President Obama for not doing more to curb the amount of homicides taking place in Chicago. Because Shyne was deported back to his homeland of Belize, he can't get within yelling distance of the White House. So he took to Twitter to voice his concerns. If Barack Obama doesn't do something about the genocide in Chicago fast, I'm going to have a Kanye West meltdown and say Barack don't care about. The Kanye West moment in question took place at Katrina Telethon, in which Kanye broke down and famously accused President Bush of not caring about black people. Shyne didn't stop at meltdowns, though. He demanded that the president call a state of emergency and enlist his celebrity friends to do something. Dear Barack Obama, call Jay-Z to fly his private plane down to Chicago, and you fly yours the same way you called in the stars to win Ohio. Help. In the first 12 days of 2013, Chicago has already seen 22 homicides. While President Obama was working on his plan for national gun control, T.I. was working on his. Tip may have been arrested for gun possession of a machine gun and silencers in 2007, but today he's joining a growing chorus of voices advocating sensible gun legislation. Here's what he told Hartford's Hot 97.3.
I think that there should be some adjustments made to the criteria that must be met in order for you to be allowed to have one.
But the man whose latest album, Trouble Man, features this controversial cover still stands by the Second Amendment.
I think the complete overall ban of firearms, I think that's a bad idea simply because if you do that, then you say, okay, the only people who are going to have guns are the ones who are willing to break the law to keep them.
Right.
So that means you're going to leave the guns in the hands of only the criminals.
Justin Timberlake made a surprise return to music with a new Timberland-produced single called Suit and Tie. At midnight January 14th, he dropped his first new song in nearly 7 years. And who did he bring along for the grand opening? This guy. But the Jay-Z and JT collabo was met with mixed results. While many fans seemed underwhelmed with Jay-Z's verse and the throwback feel, Questlove sent a rebuke to the lukewarm reviewers. You suit and tie mayors remind me of that Cosby episode where Cliff took Rudy and them to a burger joint after they bitched about the upscale spot. Maybe Questo is right. The bellyaching can wait until JT's new album 2020 is released later this year. That's it for now. I'm Eric Parker. Until next time, we'll leave you with songwriter Claude Kelly's advice for Timberlake's comeback.
I like that it's soulful. I like that it's R&B. I like that he's outwardly saying, I want to bring R&B back the way I fell in love with it. That's what I'm trying to do too, so I can respect that. With that said, I wouldn't necessarily say it's my favorite song of his, but A for effort, and I feel like I can respect what he represents.